Hey, it's TJ. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Republic. So in the last episode, we pretty much finished with Manan. I don't think there's any reason to come back. And now we're going to talk to our companions real quick, see if they have anything to say on the ship.
Yeah, what do you want?
I guess we can ask them about the Mandalorian Wars. Yeah.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
No, there's probably not many of them left after that.
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually ended up on Taris.
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I mean, you've kind of been there on the ship most of the time, but sure. Opponents who could easily kill us.
Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Either way, I think that by following you, I can get something out of it. Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
That's it.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I think the audio might be a little low. Let me turn that up. I've noticed it was low in the recordings. That's how low it is I have it set to, because normally the game's very loud. And it drowns out the voiceover.
Got something on your mind, dude?
What do you think of the verdict?
You defended him well enough. I wish we had time to look into matters more fully, but wishing is only useful for the young and idealistic. What's done is done. The Republic will likely appeal the matter eventually, and he'll be free. I just would like to know if that's best. Sunry was a good man once, and a good friend. I'll miss him. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Alright, well, let's talk about your life story then. Think about your wife.
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation?
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life, perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of overcaution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Aren't you worried about the dark side at all?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
No, I want to hear what you have to say. Might be helpful later on. You never know.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
So you don't think it can work? At least for the Jedi?
I suppose it could. It would take a strong person to make that kind of commitment, I think. Someone with a great sense of self. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Alright, next companion.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Oh, really putting me down there. Is she a knight? She the only one? She the highest ranking Jedi on our ship?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
I guess she technically is, because I think she passed her trial. Maybe? What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Actually, you did have a friend there, right? Tell me about your people.
In truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with groups. This situation is new to me. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain.
So the next segment of the
It's so
game.
different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Okay. So journal update.
How may I? What? Of course.
Okay. Moving on. Zalbar never has anything new. Let's see if Bastila does.
How can I help?
Okay, you see, last time you said you need more time to think. So,
You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
yes, I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
It's supposed to be like what? What are you trying to say?
Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
My haircut. My beard. Are you interested in me or my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere.
Don't worry, that's not gonna be a problem soon.
Malik must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Yeah, something to say, just say it.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me. You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
Alright, what does this mean for us?
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
No, you're just scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
We're gonna stop Malak, but I want to do it with you at my side. Not like you're gonna get captured or anything.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You know I'm right.
But I can't. Malak will...
I love you, Bastila.
Okay, you've made your point. Now shut up and kiss me, you fool.
We're just gonna stand there awkwardly. Oh no, it's gonna fade to black. Alright.
We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
Didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
A small ship. I mean, they literally just saw us walk away. Parth was listening to our entire conversation before now. Also, he's like right next to the security room. Of course, I might not have audio recording. Literally had to pass these two. Jedi can sense it through what's going on through the forest. I mean, come on. I'm assuming the ship has echoes. Anyway, let's talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your...
Okay, never mind. I think we're pretty much done with the conversations for him. There's like a quest we can do. So now we come to the fun part. Let's travel to Yavin if we can. That's loud. What's going on?
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karath's vessel. My old mentor. Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Kareth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Alright, well this is your chance to avenge their death.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion. These things lead to the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't
Call
be
for
easy.
backup.
Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Alright, can't you use your battle meditation this time?
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
We can't just fight them all. Let's see. My favorite option. This sounds like a job for a Wookiee.
Is that wise? We need someone inconspicuous for this task, and Wookiees tend to draw a lot of attention, especially from arresting troops. Maybe you should go with someone else.
Come on. Albar's one chance. So in the past I've done Mission, I've done Jolie. I tried T3, but that one was a bit hard. I think I might have tried Johanny, HK. I don't remember though. I want to go Kendris though. I heard it might be kind of fun. Kendris, is there some way you could exploit your healing ability?
You could give me a shot to delay my healing mods from kicking in. A small incendiary grenade will leave burn marks that look like I was injured while making repairs to the ship. Make my wounds bad enough, and the Sith will drag me off to the morgue or the medical facility to die. When my healing mods kick in, I'll come back and save the rest of you.
Alright, sounds risky, but I don't see much of a choice.
I'll go into the Ebon Hawk's armory and give myself
You have
that
an armory?
shot right now. The plating on the doors back there will keep the rest of you safe from the grenade explosion.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Where's this armory? I've never seen it before.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found an injured Mandalorian in the back. Looks like he was trying to rig the ship's engines to break free of our tractor beam when something exploded.
Admiral Kareth wants us to question all the prisoners. Did you get any information from him?
He's unconscious right now. I don't think he's going to make it. He's burned pretty bad.
Dump the Mandalorian in the medical bay. Let them take the blame if he dies before the Admiral has a chance to interrogate him.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
You're wasting your time. I'll never betray the Jedi. Never, ever. Not in the future, not in the past. Nope.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
Talking about Bastila, right? Why don't you just let me go? Bastila's the one you want. History, what are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so...
Oh, okay. I thought he was already on board.
...to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about? Don't touch me, I'll tell everything you know. Yeah, I think realistically that's probably what I would say. What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
No, don't hurt her.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games.
Now you're gonna tell him everything anyway.
I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Coruscant, obviously. They're on Dantooine. Just tell him the truth. He'll never expect that. And kind of, they already would know that anyway, because, like, they visited the ruins there, so they should know, unless it was established later. They're on Dantooine.
No, don't say any more.
An excellent beginning. I'm glad you're being reasonable. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
I never liked them anyway. They were kind of jerks to me. No, you're lying. That's not true.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me...
What about the Republic?
How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Well, it should be obvious. Searching for the Starforge.
Why? Why are you telling him this?
You should be grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension.
Words that betray the Jedi Order bring me more pain than any torture ever could.
Tell me.
No, I think torture is quite
how did you
painful.
find out about the Starforge?
Is it about my diary? Yes, yes.
A diary? This is not the time for jokes. I will only ask you one more time. How did you find out about the Starforge?
For the sake of the Republic, don't tell him anything.
Don't listen to her. Tell me what I want to know or watch Bastila suffer.
It's funny. No, you don't believe the diary thing? Oh, man. Alright, well, we saw him in our dreams.
No! How could you betray the Jedi like this?
I find your willingness to cooperate pleasing, though it seems your answers are quite upsetting to Bastila. Not to worry. We are almost finished here. The information you have given me has been most useful, but I fear our session is over. Lord Malak will want to continue with this line of questioning himself. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will see.
No, we still get tortured anyway. Great.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
These are our only two options. No one is without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
I'll just wait, we're going to Corbat next. Maybe he's lying?
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this.
What, we can't go to
before Saul
Coruscant?
gets back.
Like, seriously, we cannot go to Coruscant at all? Is there, like, no Jedi there, or the Republic? Like, what's going on here? Just because we're restricted to 5 planets doesn't mean there's, like, other planets we can't go to. Where's he now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival, and to report the results of our interrogation.
I only wish you'd been able to resist the Admiral's questioning. I hope the information you revealed does not bring the entire galaxy under the dominion of the Sith.
I wonder if that would have, like, some repercussions later down the line, like, depending on your choices. Like, will it have, like, better guards or, stronger defenses? Because she is going to get captured, after this. Spoiler alert. I mean, he kind of already knew the answers to the questions he was asking. No, I couldn't just stand there and let you be tortured.
I appreciate your feelings for me, but you can't let your feelings override your judgment. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no emotion. There is peace. Your efforts were well-intentioned, but poorly thought out. Saul tortured us all anyway. There is too much at stake to let reckless passion rule our actions.
Sorry I failed you. I don't know what else to do.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've known the Admiral a long time. I could see that he already knew the answers to the questions he was asking. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malak arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Canderous busts us out of here before he arrives.
An awkward moment when he, like, arrives just as Malak arrives. Has to fight them all on his own. Alright, anyway, patient gear. Okay, that's just his equipment. I'll take it. It's a good thing I kept him well equipped. I think that's it. Great. Didn't give him any gauntlets. Yep, that's everything. Alright. No med packs. Oh, wait. Never mind. Combat implant. I don't... Oh, yeah, that's right. He does have some implants. What do we got? Oh, it's too high level. Mind affecting and critical hits. Okay, not really that great, I think. Could be wrong. I guess it depends if he's going to be fighting Sith or not. Also, kind of underleveled. Hi. Fortunately, Canderous has the healing ability. That's why I would prefer him over some of the other companions. I think Johanny would probably be a good choice. Mission and Joldi, unfortunately, a little bit weaker compared to Canderous and Johanny. Of course, we gotta loot everything. Flamethrower. Other stuff. This would be, I think, where the droids would start off. Too bad you can't have like the droids backing him up too. They were like in here locked up and they could like be rescued. Anyway, we're at half an hour. Let's go to 45 minutes. We'll try to rescue the companion or the party leaders. I suppose this is like the one instance where stealth would be helpful. Usually I don't bother with stealth. Alright, fortunately he's missing. There we go, one-shotted. Lock key. Loot. Riot equipment. Ooh. Okay. Crash, actually.
This is what I live for.
Alright. Blast it open. Would help if you didn't shoot the wall though. Like seriously. There you go. Almost. Hazak cards, Hazak deck. Interesting, okay, I was not expecting that. Okay. You not Sith, help me out of this cell, and me help you. I mean, what's the point? Who are you? Evil Sith unjustly capture me and my ship. They think we spies. They torture all the crew, trying to get information, but not have any information to give. The Sith not care. They interrogate Captain until his mind snapped. Then they grab First Mate, then Navigator. They all crazy now. Mine's gone. So sad, but they nothing but animals now. Me lowest rank on ship, but now me only one left. Soon Sith come to interrogate me too. But me not know anything. Me just a trader in rare goods. And what do you mean by rare goods? You bring things to people in need. People who need things they can't normally get. You're a smuggler. Such a nice language. Me helps people, and people helps me. You helps me, and me helps you. How can you help me? You have something special, something you can use on ship. Okay, that could maybe be useful. Something very powerful, an icebreaker. Give you access to computers on this ship. You can use it to override Sith security programs. Also, we don't have calendar stocking. Also, what's going on with his mouth? How'd you get that in there? Sith not very thorough in search. He. Say no more. I get the picture. You open selling, you get me give you breaker. Deal? Why haven't you escaped on your own? Yeah, what do you do once you escape? Me no trader, not fighter. Me trader, not fighter. Sith all around guarding terminals. You look like you could get to terminals, no problem. You know, good opportunity when we seize it. What about the rest of your crew? It's too late for them. Mine's gone. They crazy with hate and pain. Sad, very sad, but me not worry about it now. Me got to escape before the Sith take me for questioning. I mean, they're kind of busy questioning some other people instead. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Good. You hurry now. Get the cards from the guard to get me out of the cell. Me not want to be here when the Sith tortured me. You want to find... not want to be insane like the others. President will actually just kill him, but alright. It's too late for them, but there's still hope for me. You get me out of here and we escape before you... Okay, I'm not sure how that's actually going to work out, but sure. Haha, me always knows good opportunity when he sees it. Here, you helped me, now me helps you. I mean, I think that'd be more useful for you, because you're all by yourself. But sure, I'll take it. Unless you have two. Here, take the icebreaker. It lets you slice into computers on ship. Mia's turned the icebreaker to work on big computers, so you can use it on the brig level, not work anywhere else. Okay. Remember, the breaker only good for one use, so do not waste it. You go fight guards, me go hide now. Wait for chance to get to ship. Assuming they don't have that guarded, but okay. I guess once they know that we've escaped, they're going to be hunting us. I also think they'd have cameras, but apparently not. I don't think there's much of a point to these. I think maybe Joel D or Johanny, or not Johanny, Mission we're going to be here. I'm assuming Canderous can take all these guys. Could be wrong. Alright, I was wrong. Alright, Canderous, you're getting, like, beat up. What's going on? Attributes. Strength. Does that give him health? I'm actually keeping him as ranged. So let's go dexterity. Injury, sure. Feats. Max out toughness for now. He's just like going between the hurt stage because he's I guess the game's not recognizing that he's healed. See if he goes into that animation. Okay, he's fine now. That was a weird bug. Alright. Hi! Great. Haven't found inner grenades yet. Well, good thing I have a lot of level ups. He's level, what? 7? 8. Help if he stopped missing. There we go. Fortunately, none of these are grenadiers. I don't know if improved power blast is probably the best. I usually prefer like flurry, those extra hits. Seems like a generic attack though, it's just not doing it. Fortunately, we can out damage them. The healing's definitely helping a little bit. One guy left.
That'll show you.
There we go. Now I get all the loot. Okay. Med packs, very helpful since we're cut off from our supplies. Hoping for remains, but apparently nope. Nothing. So I think that clears this area of the ship. Yep. Nicole. Maintenance. I think we could probably come back here with the regular Jedi, or with the main characters. Elevator. I think that's probably locked. No, it's not. Do I want to go there though? Other than the Rhodians, Candace is doing fine on his own. Okay, everybody here. Detention area. That sounds like where I need to go. Equipment storage. Sure, let's grab. Let's wait, I guess. Cell door. Locked. Cell door. Locked. Alright. But I think we can use that thingy that they got from the guy. Okay, equipment storage was locked anyway.
Nice job, Candace. You keep getting us out of jams like this, and there might be a place for you in the Republic Army, even if you are a Mandalorian. Now, if I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff, we need to get to the main bridge controls. The bridge is the only place that we can open the docking gates of the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open those gates before we can fly out of here.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness of Malak's presence approaching, and I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
No, we need some type of plan.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best. A small group might have a better chance of sneaking onto the bridge undetected while the others make their way down to the Ebon Hawk.
Count me in, then. I've got a score to settle with the Admiral before we get off this ship, and I have a feeling I'm gonna find him on the Leviathan's bridge.
I'll go with the others back to the Ebon Hawk.
You better come with me and Karth. The others can find their way on their own, but we might run into trouble. We'll need you and your powerful Force abilities to deal with it. The three of us will get our equipment and make our way to the bridge. The rest of you head down to the docking hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. You'll have to find a way to deal with the guards.
Don't you worry about that. I know how to deal with the guards. They won't know what hit them.
They said the rest of you. I think that implies like you rescued the others from the cell, maybe? The cell next to us. Be nice to like see them all there, but I guess not. Alright, let's go to the equipment room.
We'll meet you there as soon as we get those docking bay doors open. Just make sure the Hawk is ready to fly when we get there. And may the Force be with you.
Alright, equipment, let's go. Right, there's no guards here at all. Oh, so I don't get my equipment? Or we just get everything now? Nope. Okay, I gotta loot all the things. So I'll do that off camera, and then the next episode we'll start off here. Anyway, if you like this episode, stay tuned for next one. I'm TJ, and I'll see you next time.